I need to buy some more fucking Chucky merch, man. I think I've had the same shirt for all the Chucky videos I've done, I'm pretty sure. What is up, my fellow creepers and things that go bump in the night? Welcome back to yet another episode of Creature of the Night. I am your host, Toxin, of course. Well, let's fucking get into it. Jace Johnson, here is your request. Child's Play 2, 1990.
Sorry, Jack. Chucky's back.
How's it hanging, Phil?
Starring Alex Vincent, Brad Dourif, Jenny Agutter, Garrett Graham, director John LaFin, I don't fucking know. Come on. Writer Don Mancini. Yeah. Can't tell by my energy. I'm just dead. Some things have been going on. I'm fucking exhausted. But let's fucking get into this, right? Child's Play 2. Okay, so if you've seen my Versus video, maybe I'll release a solo one of each one where I review the original Child's Play and, the updated version, just to talk about each individual one. Let me know if you want me to do that, because to be honest, I thought the Versus was pretty thorough, but if y'all want to see me talk about each one individually, just let me know. And that goes for any of my Versus, guys. This one, if you remember from the original one, that Chucky's already dead, and so, of course, obviously there's a second one, so he somehow came back to life. And I thought it was, it's always hit and misses with sequels or remakes, as you saw in my Versus. This one was actually pretty good. I very much enjoyed it. It was very scary. There's a lot more, Chucky being savage, of course. So what happened is, where we left off, Andy is now in an orphanage or a home for boys or whatever, because he's been separated from his mom. His mother is actually in the loony bin trying to get help, because she was the only one that who backed up her son's story in court, trying to sue the toy company who made the damn good guy doll. And then the cops kind of recanted their story, and they just denied everything. I mean, I get it. That's pretty fucked up, but I get it. Save your job, whatever. So yeah, so that's fucking going on. And they actually got the toy company actually got their hands on the doll, and they fix it up so they change his skin, because if you saw, he was burned to a crisp. So they keep the mechanical skeletal of him, but they replaced all the rubber, giving him brand new hair, brand new eyeballs, and all that. And in the midst of that, because they're trying to cover their own tracks, and trying to say, hey, you know what, it was just one thing. They go as far as saying, like, it was somebody who hacked into it and changed the cassette that was in the thing, all the programming. So they're just trying to deny the whole thing. While they're refurbishing it and bringing it back, what I thought was pretty cool, because there's a part where they're injecting the new eyeballs into the skull. The machine malfunctions and it stalls, and one of the guys actually goes and tries to fix it, and while he has his hand on the machine, there's an electrical current and it electrocutes him. But not just him, it also electrocutes the doll. So I thought that was pretty cool, because it led open to where it wasn't just like he was just alive, he was rebuilt, and he came back and all that, or somebody summoned them or anything like that. It was a transference of life. So the doll absorbed a soul, a life force, to come back and bring back the original life force that was in the doll. So that guy dies, and it's back to where fucking Chucky left off. He's on. I don't know how he fucking he just goes back and immediately finds, because they have all the profile on Andy and where he's staying at. So he lies and says that he's the uncle trying to get information to where he's staying. Finds out where Andy's at. Finds out that he has been put into a new foster family who's taking care of him until, I guess, further notice or whatever. And finds out where they live and starts wreaking havoc with them. Pretty fucked up, because they're nice people. It's one of those people, like, they can't have kids of their own, so they go and adopt and raise these kids. These are their kids and they love them. Sad story. And it turns out they actually have one of the good guys' dolls, put away, because they have kids in and out, like I said. So, different toys, different kinds of shit going on. And there's actually another good guy doll. He breaks it. I think that doll's name is Tommy. He breaks it and then assumes his identity. There's even a part where they're talking to him, or Andy's talking to him, and he kind of he forgot the damn good guy's name, because he's like, hi, Tommy, like, he even turns to the side and thinks, like, that should have been fucking red flag right then and there. But Andy's just trying to move on. He's just trying to be a normal kid. But of course, he starts, wreaking havoc for him, busting antiques that they have around the house, blaming it on him. Writing profanity on, I sound like a goddamn adult, I'm sorry, writing, cuss words and all that, all on his paperwork at the new school that he's at. So the teacher tries to lock him away, ends up killing that teacher while Andy gets away, and then ends up killing the foster parents one by one. It's pretty fucked up. And then there's a actual older kid that's staying there. She's almost 18, and he he holds her hostage, trying to get his way back into to Andy, because once the dad dies, they kind of remove him from the premises and take him back to the orphanage. It's really fucked up. This kid has seen so much death since the first one, and it just continues on through his whole life, even through the third one. And then when they bring him back, I think they, again, unsure that maybe they brought him back for the Curse of Chucky, definitely for the Cult of Chucky. So we see him as a man trying to move on with his life. It's fucked up, pretty fucked up situation. Poor kid, man. What I did find interesting with this, the moment he came back, he was already showing signs that he was turning human already. So, I don't know if the process sped up or what, or, it's just kind of continue where you left off. You're already turning human now, now that you're back, it's still, wherever's left in your body is going to continue turning into human. And he, you know what, he actually almost ends up succeeding, because he goes back to the toy plant, and that's where he performs the ritual, and he actually completes it. And there's a split second where they're looking at each other, and we don't know what the hell's going on. Did he do it? Did he transfer his soul? And then Chucky starts bleeding, and he says, "I spent too much time." So it's crazy. Now he's locked into it, but that leads open. Well, what now? Where does it go from here? And of course they do their thing, running from him, end up cutting off his legs, covering him with hot wax, and then as the wax is hardening, they put an air hose in his mouth, and it seals up, and it actually explodes his head. Fucked up way. In my opinion, it's a tad bit more scarier than the original one, just a little bit. That opened up the doorway for everything. But this one, just the vicious and how relentless Chucky is in this film, I really fucking digged it. So yeah, guys, go check it out. I believe it's on Netflix. I believe that one is on Netflix. So go check it out, guys. I'm your host, Toxin, Jace Johnson. Hope you liked it, bro. Here it is. And always remember, guys, if you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Rock on, guys.